Soap operas thrive on glamour, betrayals, and shocking twists. And The Bold and the Beautiful has mastered the art of leaving fans dangling on the edge of their seats. During the week of August 18th, the drama intensifies as wedding bells ring. Under false pretenses, a carefully plotted escape threatens to unravel long-kept secrets, and someone finds themselves entangled in the dangerous web of sleeping with the enemy. This week is a showcase of passion colliding with power, of family legacies torn apart by mistrust, and of love both genuine and forbidden shaping destinies. Let's break down the three biggest story arcs of the week: wedding myths, the great escape, and sleeping with the enemy. Wedding myths. When happily ever after is a lie, weddings are the crown jewels of the bold and the beautiful. But unlike fairy tales, these nuptials rarely come without scandal. This week's much-anticipated wedding is less about unity and more about illusion. The build-up Forresters and Logans gather in Los Angeles for a breathtaking event, draped in couture gowns and dripping in diamonds. But beneath the satin and champagne lies tension. Whispers ripple through the crowd. Did the groom's heart truly belong to another woman just days ago? Is the bride hiding a devastating truth that could shatter vows before they're even spoken? Are the families supporting this union, or silently plotting its downfall? In true soap fashion, every guest seems to carry an ulterior motive. The myth of love: the couple exchanges vows, but eagle-eyed viewers will notice how scripted it feels. Their I do isn't rooted in passion, but in necessity. The marriage is less about romance and more about leverage, a deal masked as devotion. The groom, still haunted by his feelings for another woman, battles visible hesitation. His glances across the room betray him, sparking suspicion in the crowd. Meanwhile, the bride clutches tightly to her bouquet, knowing that her secret, one that could ruin everything, rests on staying married long enough to protect her own power. The wedding crasher twist: no B&B wedding would be complete without a last-minute bombshell. Just as the minister prepares to pronounce them husband and wife, an unexpected guest storms in. Gasps echo through the venue. The revelation they carry has the power to invalidate the entire ceremony. By the end of the week, what was meant to be a fairy tale union stands exposed as nothing more than a dangerous myth, and the fallout it threatens to destroy more than just the couple. It could drag both families into yet another war. The Great Escape, a prison break or a prison of the heart. Parallel to the wedding spectacle, a Great Escape storyline brews one that brings danger, desperation, and deceit into sharp focus. Locked away, one major character finds themselves trapped literally or metaphorically by the consequences of their past actions. Whether confined in a hospital ward, locked in a jail cell, or cornered by family members demanding answers, their every move feels restricted. But soap fans know that confinement never lasts long. When stakes are this high, an escape plan is inevitable. The plan unfolds. Help comes from an unlikely ally, someone whose motives are far from pure. With whispered promises and exchanged glances, the trapped character is given an opportunity: slip away before the walls close in forever. But there's a catch. This ally expects a debt in return, one that could come back to haunt them. The escape itself plays out like a mini disguises, forged documents, and a tense nighttime getaway create nail-biting suspense. Just as freedom seems within reach, an obstacle appears, perhaps a guard, a rival family member, or an unexpected emotional tie that makes fleeing harder than expected. Consequences of freedom. By week's end, the escape is successful, but not clean. Loved ones are left behind, and suspicions are raised. A trail of evidence points directly to the person on the run, and the ally who facilitated the breakout. They now hold the upper hand, forcing the fugitive into a corner where gratitude and blackmail collide. This great escape sets up a storyline where loyalty is tested, and trust becomes a currency that no one can afford to lose. Sleeping with the enemy, passion or poison. The most shocking twist of the week comes from the bedroom. In a storyline dripping with betrayal, one character crosses the ultimate line: they sleep with their sworn enemy. The build to betrayal tensions have been simmering for months. Arguments, laced with sexual tension, confrontations that teetered between rage and longing, and accidental brushes of intimacy set the stage. Both characters swore they hated each other. But soap fans know hate often hides the deepest desire. This week, the dam breaks. After a heated confrontation, words are replaced with passion. A forbidden night unfolds, sheets tangled, emotions raw, and both characters shocked by their own weakness. The fallout of forbidden love. What makes this tryst so devastating isn't just the act itself, it's who gets betrayed in the process. 1. of them is already married or engaged. Family rivalries mean their union is considered an unforgivable act of war. The revelation has the potential to derail powerful alliances, businesses, and friendships. In the immediate aftermath, both characters swear it was a mistake. They agree to keep it a secret, but in Soapland, secrets are ticking time bombs. Already, a suspicious family member notices the lingering looks and nervous stammers. Sleeping with Power. This isn't just about lust, it's about leverage. One character holds the other's betrayal like a weapon, threatening to use it if they don't get what they want. Suddenly, passion turns into manipulation, leaving one character trapped in a dangerous dance where love and control blur together. By the end of the week, Sleeping with the Enemy becomes more than just a shocking scandal. It's the new centerpiece of manipulation and betrayal that will ripple through every corner of the show. Themes of the week: secrets, control, and power. When taken together, the three arcs Wedding Myths, The Great Escape, and Sleeping with the Enemy create a week that's quintessentially bold and beautiful. Secrets versus truth. Weddings hide lies. Escapes expose buried scandals. And secret affairs test loyalties. Control versus freedom. Marriage becomes a cage, while escaping offers freedom at a price. Sleeping with an Enemy shifts control between lovers turned rivals. Love vs. power. Genuine love takes a back seat to strategic unions, dangerous alliances, and power plays disguised as passion. This week isn't about characters finding peace, it's about them grasping for control in a world where every truth threatens to destroy them. Looking ahead, what this week sets up. The events of this week aren't isolated, they set the stage for major arcs to come. Wedding fallout. Will the marriage survive once its myth is exposed, or will annulments and betrayals lead to even greater rivalries? The fugitive's next move. The Great Escape opens doors for revenge plots, dangerous alliances, and unexpected reunions. Secret affair exposure. Sleeping with the Enemy always gets out. When it does, the fallout could reshape family dynasties and turn allies into mortal enemies. Final thoughts. The week of August 18th delivers The Bold and the Beautiful at its most tantalizing. A wedding that's more about myth than love. A daring escape that blurs the line between freedom and betrayal. And a night of forbidden passion that could destroy everything. This week proves that no secret is safe, no marriage is sacred, and no enemy is ever truly untouchable. Soap fans should brace themselves. This isn't just another week in Los Angeles, it's a week that redefines loyalty, power, and love itself.